Hey, what's going on everybody? Adam here from Saltarelli Web Studio. I'm going to be making a quick tutorial today on how you can make a live website within 10 minutes if you're a real estate agent trying to get your landing page up. So I'm going to make one today for one of my friends, and I want to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. So all I'm asking for my friend here is to send me some pictures of himself so I can go ahead and build up a mock website on Lovable.dev. That is the tool I'm going to be using to design these websites. So I have the images here. And now I'm going to go into Whisper Flow. Actually, I think I already pressed it. This is a voice dictation tool. I can talk into it, and I'm asking it to make me a prompt. So I'll be like, hey, I'm building a landing page for my friend who's a real estate agent. He's new to being a real estate agent, and he just wants to showcase his professionalism and show off any cool pieces of information about himself. Of course, you can ask me for details to fill in the blanks. He's been a boxer and stepped in the ring over a dozen times, and he's eager and young to sell people the best homes they can. So if that's enough of a description, then roll out and make me a Lovable.dev prompt. If not, ask me more questions. Thanks. And so now while that is working, I'm going to go ahead and open up Lovable.dev here. Let's see. This is the app I use to design websites. It's absolutely fantastic. Just for a simple site here, I'm going to go into using the build feature. But if I want to plan out a little bit more, which actually I might do, it will help me refine my pull request, or whatever you want to say, my push, before it starts building everything out. So, okay, jump back to Claude here. Give me a few questions. Answer. A boxer turned realtor is a great hook. That story built. Most new agents don't have. See his name. It's Simon Romero. His market. He sells to Southern Ontario homes. Actually, we'll say Niagara region. Niagara region / Southern Ontario. I should be using Whisper Flow right now. He is licensed with Olympia Realtor. And his phone number, can you scrape that online for me, please? I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to get it. And yes, his Instagram I can attach here. And yes, he does have photos, but I'll upload that to Lovable.dev. So just have Lovable request me send the photos if I don't automatically add it in the first prompt. Thanks. Okay, so right now, because it's a demo, it's having a hard time finding his personal number. I don't have his personal number, so we're just going to leave it as a placeholder. But of course, once I talk with Simon a little bit more, I'll throw that information in. Awesome. So you can see Claude got back to me here, and now I have a full-blown prompt. So I can take this and drop it in. It gave me a nice markdown file, so very kind of Claude to do that. Now I'm going to go ahead into Lovable and paste this all into the text field here. Then I'm going to go back and copy those images of Simon to throw on the site. And now we are ready to start experimenting with Lovable. So we'll give that a minute, and Lovable right now is working to design the frame of it, provide us with a draft. It even generates some images. So though I've only provided with 2 images, the hero section, I imagine it's going to throw in a nice background card later on in the website. Right now it's asking me some questions too, so I should be responsive. Which colors? Let's do gold, because that's kind of the colors of Olympia. Which uploaded photo should anchor the hero, which goes in the about. Sunset shot. I like the sunset one. Phone, email, yeah, we'll just leave it placeholder. Awesome, boom. And Lovable has been getting so much better over the course of the last few months too. Before it did none of this, you can now queue prompts up, so you can have like 10 different things that stack in after another. Not sure why you would do that though, because you'll probably burn through your usage, but great tool to use for designing websites. I have other videos on my YouTube explaining other great tools I use. For example, Manus is another great one. Using Claude itself is not even bad. It can design HTML files, but then you have to put that into something like Vercel, or you just have to have it hosted, or jump through another loophole, which there's no real point when I could just pay $20 a month for Lovable.dev and make sites like this. We'll just put a placeholder for the sake of the video. Email address, simon@gmail.com. Gold or premium. Okay, we can see Lovable is presenting the structure of the site. Once again, you can never read through this, but because I'm making a demo, I'll just have a quick gloss at it. I'll just have a quick gloss over at it, but I'll read it actually for your sake now. Build a responsive single-page landing site for Simon Romero, a Niagara region real estate salesperson. The design is confident, athletic, deep charcoal base, crisp white space, gold accent. Boxing is a subtle thread, not or no gimmicks. 2 professional photos are provided, the daytime and the sunset house backdrop. It's giving me the design here. It's giving me the assets of the photos that I've uploaded, the structure, so the navigation, hero, about, why work with Simon, all the different sections are going to be included. Animation, so we have no heavy animation, custom lightweight, just the details levels given to you. Once again, you'll learn a lot more of this once you just approve the design. But if you're being cost efficient with your tokens, then it doesn't hurt to read through the design and talk to Lovable before, because plan mode doesn't burn any extra tokens. When you actually build and then you make changes, that's when Lovable is working and actually takes away from the amount of tokens you have. Now I pay for the pro plan and I don't make sites that often, so I have plenty of work room when it comes to paying $20 a month. And there we go. We can see that Lovable.dev has spit out for us a lovely landing page. Now, of course, I can go work to refine this, but here's our nice hero section in your corner from offer to keys. So that's a pretty slick heading. We have the image here of Simon put off to the side. So this is a nice landing page. We'll even check out the mobile layout. Wonderful. Might even squeeze this up. Seems a little bit far apart, but other than that, yeah, going down. Okay, why do I choose Simon? Not only is this great for keywords for your SEO, when people search for a real estate agent, they want to know that you're around the corner, you're local, and you're trained to go the distance and actually work hard with them. So great keywords that people might search for. We have the locations that are included in the Niagara region here. Even a special your town button. So say, for example, I'm kind of like bordering on the Niagara region, or I might just want Simon to go the extra distance. I can ask here and click this button. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't work just because it's a demo site. We have a section here dedicated to how the process works. So it's a no pressure conversation, defining your goals. He does the legwork, and then you close with confidence. And then a second call to action. So anybody that is ready to take the booking now can just press this button here, or they can go up to the top, or just call Simon directly. And then, of course, a contact form too. So in case people just want to drop him an email because it's late at night, or they know he's not going to answer the phone, then he can also have people doing this for him here. And then we haven't evaluated the cell phone and the email yet, but still, it is a good place to put that. We have his links for social media. And yeah, that took like 10 minutes. I mean, I was waiting a little bit in between just to go grab some stuff, but realistically 10-15 minutes and you have a full-blown website like this. You can of course go through it, and if you have things you want tweaked, that's when you go back over to Lovable, you switch it into plan mode, and you tell it all the crap you don't like. And it even has some suggestions here. So if you want to switch the color, if you want to hook up a consultation link, if you want to add MLS, all that jazz is possible. And you can play around with the different layouts too. So you want to see what it looks like on tablet, boom, his face is nice and big now. You want to see it on mobile, nice, still looks optimal for reading and whatever else uses you want to do on your phone. So yeah, Lovable.dev, awesome. Takes 10-15 minutes. You can do a lot of this stuff for free on it, because you do get about 5 credits every single day on the free plan, but you'll probably hit that usage limit pretty quick. So still Lovable, a great tool to design your site. And now if you want to go and actually connect the domain, you go to publish here, and Lovable gives you a free domain as well. So if you do want to see that ugly, hideous URL at the end, which would be simoninyourcorner.lovable.app, you could have that attached as opposed to .com or .ca. But if you do want a custom domain, which you can buy from Hostinger, you could buy from Lovable itself for IONOS or Square or Squarespace, GoDaddy, doesn't really matter. Yeah, so if I want to attach a custom domain, I would go to add a custom domain here, and I could buy one directly through IONOS on Lovable, or I can just connect it using the one that I purchased. So maybe it's simonromero.ca. I would continue, connect the domain, and I would press continue, and then select my domain provider. And if my domain provider is not there, then you go to the manual setup where you attach your A records and your TXT records. But if not, you can go automatically here. See, for example, IONOS, click them, boom, you put in your logins, and it would go just like this. So that is how you make a website if you're a real estate agent or landing page, and you can do it all within 10-15 minutes. It's not that hard, and I really do suggest you get something up for yourself so you can show off your amazing work or your amazing portfolio and how you can benefit other people in your job. And of course, if you got any more questions, you can book a consultation call with me at our website, saltarelliwebstudio.ca, where I'll happily go through with you what you're doing right now for your business, how I can help you get more online presence, more automations, or more systems integrated into your business to save you time and money. And of course, we have a bunch of more free resources on YouTube, so don't be afraid to go check out our catalog. And if you want a free AI toolkit to show you the exact tools I use to help save me 10 plus hours a week, go ahead and check out the AI Operator Kit. It is in the navigation bar on our website or attached to my link in bio on Instagram. And I suggest you watch the video there and check out all those tools because they are amazing and free too. So definitely check them out. Other than that, this has been the episode for today, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.